Well, good morning, Tiger Sports fans. Today, here on Tiger Sports Live, it's JV football. I'm your host, Mark the Captain Bly. On the call, CT, Colin Tamarine. Nice to see you back, bud. Been
Nice
down
to
and out
be
a little
back.
bit.
Yeah.
As my grandma said, you got the stuff.
Yeah.
Now you're back. Hey, we finally get a JV game. You know, I think we've had one this year. One that we've called. And it's been tough getting games, but here we are. The Archbold Blue Streaks come to town here at Rexlinger Stadium, Kip Curran Field. And I'm thinking they might want a little maybe payback for last night. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I mean, Archbold started off hot. We really didn't get stuff going until second half, and then once we start going, Archbold really couldn't stop it. So, I'm guessing their JV's looking for a little bit of revenge.
Little redemption game here as we get started. I think the Blue Streaks will have the ball. And I'm going to let you go with this, Colin. Go for it. When your voice lets out, you let me know.
All right, we got Archbold Blue Streaks starting at the 35. It's going to be a quick pitch. He's going to go to the outside. It's going to be some good blocking. He's going to get pushed for the first down.
Yeah, nice little toss sweep there. I think that was 15. Jesse Schumacher. I can't see the number of the quarterback. Can you? Number 9, maybe?
Number 9.
That's Brady Kuller. Oh, nice play. I think that's going to be number 61 for Liberty Center, Tate Parasini. I'd say he's been pretty solid. You know,
Yeah.
this time of year, you kind of see some players elevating their game. Tate Parasini's certainly on that list.
He's definitely shown a lot of improvement from all of his sports, from freshman to now.
Yeah, absolutely.
2nd and 13 for the Blue Streaks. Going to roll out. He's got no one, and Brandenberry and Levi Spade are going to meet him for a sack.
What a great play out there by number 73, Isaiah Bradenberry. Held his block, kind of pushed it out. Kept pushing, and then got some help, as you said.
Yeah, no, Brandenberry just stops his momentum, and Spade gets there for the loss of yards.
So now 3rd and 15 for the Blue Streaks. Again.
Wow. Brandenberry just tossed his guy down.
Wow. He already, how many times have we called, they've been 3 plays and we've called his name all 3 times. Wow. Just chucked the offensive lineman.
That was very smart by the quarterback, though, because he saw a lot of white jerseys, so he knew he just had to get it out of bounds.
Yep.
Can't risk an interception this far in their territory.
Yep, that's a great call.
Looks like we got Tatum Murdoch back for the return.
Jack Tatum Murdoch. Oh, I don't know how that got through.
Oh.
Oh, Murdoch with mishandle.
With that many Blue Streaks, I think the right play is just to not touch it, but there was an open side on the right side, so.
Well, and not an excuse, but it's early in the morning, so I bet the ball was a little wet. So now we'll see how the Tigers respond here.
After the fumble, the Blue Streaks will be set up at the 26.
That was a 41-yard, good as like a 41-yard pass play.
It's going to be a sneak, and
No way.
Cole Spangler. Wow. That was just a beautiful form tackle. He gets right at the hip, and he just drove him back.
And a great read from his linebacker spot. Wow, I tell you what, already usually, we get a slow start up here, me and you. We're already like wowing and wowing, and some great plays by the Tiger defense.
Just a great pursuit by Cole, and wow, what a tackle. All right, 2nd and 11 from the 27.
Here they come.
No one. Looks like a little miscommunication there.
Yeah. No one within 10, 15 yards of the ball there for the Blue Streaks or the Tigers for that much.
Well, I don't know if somebody came up, but it looked like the flats for the running back was wide open. So I'm guessing he just wanted the deep ball.
Yep. Well, and at JV, you got your varsity quarterbacks with experience at this point. You watch Caden Kreinbrink. He's going through his progressions and looking, okay, I don't have that, I don't have that, I don't have that. Maybe at the JV level. But, you would think at this time of the year you've had enough reps to do that. But you're right, he didn't do that. He just went for the long ball, and that was it. There's another one. Oh, tipped at the last minute. I think that was
number 20.
Was it 20?
Adam Foster.
Yeah, Adam Foster, 20. I'm sorry, couldn't see if it was. I knew it shouldn't have been 2 because I knew it wasn't Ethan Gray. But Adam Foster with a great play. I don't think they are going to kick it here, so they're going to probably go for it.
Well, looks like Archbold they started really well. First play of the game, they do a pitch, and it gets 11 yards. And then they've just gone pass plays, and then one QB sneak just destroyed by Cole.
Yeah. Well, and how many games have you and I done together this year, 4 or 5 maybe, that we see something works, and then all of a sudden you just do something different?
Yeah.
A little weird.
And actually, it was the Archbold 7th grade. They just quit throwing to that big guy. Oh, and there's Jackson Ward with the sack. Wow.
Tell you what, the defense has showed up this morning for Liberty Center. Now we'll get a chance to see the offensive unit.
Wow.
I tell you what, there's a statement made already by the Tigers.
Jackson Ward from his linebacker spot, he just goes to the outside. The quarterback doesn't see him till last second, but it was too late for Mr. Jackson Ward.
Yeah, and the offensive end saw him, but by the time he got up in his stance, Jack Ward was past him. No delay run there.
Handoff to Brody Jakeway.
Tell you what, Archbold's got some big kids, man. Number 81 for the Blue Streaks. Let's see if they got him listed.
So this is the first time we'll see the offense today. They're going to go to Cole. Cole's going to break a few for a few extra yards.
All right, Archbold just stacking the box right now. Maybe a little play action.
Yeah, because last night, every time we saw the pass play, it really didn't work. We had to stick to the run game in the second half with Gary and Thomas.
Yep. There's a phrase: you dance with the girl you brought. You know what? You get somebody getting the run game's got us there all year, and Coach Moeller and the staff just went back to. There it is.
There's Cole. It's
almost like
wow.
It's almost like we've watched a couple of these games, huh, Colin?
Cole Spangler with a nice little juke in for about 5 more yards.
Absolutely. That was a great pass, too.
Is that Max Perry back
Max
there?
Perry, yep. Just laid it right where it needed to be, just out of the outstretched arms of the defender, Archbold defender.
Looks like we got Brody and Drew Silvas.
Yep.
It's going to be a handoff to Drew.
Oh. Both of us at the same time, we could see that from the press box here. He got past that tackler that got him. He was wide open.
That outside was just All green grass.
We're going to make a good team here over the years. We both are oohing and ahhing at the same time.
Drew got a pickup of 2 for 2nd and 8 on the Blue Streaks 28. It's going to be a little screen to Tatum. Oh.
Nice open field tackle. The Blue Streaks. Who is that? Number
8.
Number 8 for the Blue Streaks. That's Brixton Grime. Nice tackle.
Tatum got 2 yards. So we got 3rd and 6 on the 27. Perry under center. It's going to be a pitch to Jakeway.
Oh, what a great block.
Good upfield blocking, or downfield blocking by Billy Kruger.
Yeah, Drew Silvas out of the running back spot. Man, Kruger and Silvas just opened that up.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great series of blocks by the Tigers for the first down. Wow. I think the Tigers want to make a little statement here. A little physicality going on. Motion right up the middle, right up the gut. Nobody touches him.
Brody Jakeway.
Wow, a little misdirection there. Archbold chased the man in motion, and Jakeway just went up 0-1 right up the middle. And untouched.
Brody is such an aggressive runner. Like, even if there was like a safety back there, that safety would not want to be there.
Yeah, that'd be a good business decision not to be involved in that tackle because Jakeway will just seek you out and run you over.
Looks like we got Perry kicking.
Yeah, I think Levi Howe's the holder.
And it's good.
And I'm trying to figure out, is it? Oh, I think Jakeway's the snapper, I think. I'll catch his number when he gets up this way. It's either him or Cole Spangler. I can't see. Oh, 55. 25, 35, 55. That's Billy Kruger, number 55, the center. The long snapper.
I think he's extra point long snapper in varsity, too.
He has, yep.
Yeah.
He has. There's an art to that, I'll tell you what. Long snapping, they're worth their weight in gold. So, Liberty, a little physicality going on today. The defense made a statement. The offense said, okay, watch us. We'll see what happens.
This Blue Streaks offense going back on the field for the 3rd time this game already.
There you go. Run the ball.
Little jet sweep. Good pursuit by Mason Talent.
Yeah, number 68, Mason Talent. Slowed him down. The rest of the Tigers. You've already said a couple of the calls is that you got one Tiger involved in making the play, and then a bunch of other support staff comes and gets him. That's a loss of a yard. Great play by Talent. But at least they tried to run the ball again.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we got Crow at the nose guard.
And here comes the Tiger rush. A little screen game. That's one of the things that Archbold does very well is that's all built into their offense. Whew. Talent on the hit. Also, I think there's Trenton Naraki, number 24. I think 24, Naraki. Have some big hits.
Mm-hmm.
Archbold's coaching staff known for their really good screen game. I'll tell you what, they do it better than anybody we've seen in a while, and that was one of them, but the Tigers responded well.
Oh. Looks like Cole or Jackson just collided with Trenton or Waukee.
Well, that's one of the things, when you get those big hits, sometimes you get friendly fired.
Yeah. One thing I'm seeing is this linebacker group is very dangerous. They got Mason Talent, Jackson Ward, and Cole Spangler back there. And we've already called all three of their names already.
Yeah, you got some of the best coaching staff. Linebacker Eric Weimer, one of the better linebackers to ever come out of Liberty Center, coaching that up. And that's pass interference. Yep. There you go. Throw the flag. Good call.
Jackson Ward will meet him for a little gain.
Yep. That was pass interference on the receiver for Archbold. It better be. That outside receiver just hugged and held on to him. Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say because Ian was on the screen and then guy just held him there. So, I mean, the ref was right there. It's pretty hard to miss.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was literally right in front of him, right in front of us, and right in front of him.
Looks like we got a new freshman subbed into the game, Jake Parasini, on the D-line.
Yeah, design quarterback running again, right into the arms of the middle of the defense. I don't know that I understand that. Jake Parasini, you called his name, he makes a play.
Mm-hmm.
Keep calling it. He'll just keep making plays for you. Yeah, that little design draw, quarterback draw. I don't know that they've gotten more than 2 yards on any, combined maybe.
Low screen to 15. Oh, Tatum Murdoch. Wow. What a hit.
We call him Jack Tatum Murdoch. Jack Tatum was a lineman and a linebacker. You want to see some hits, that was a Jack Tatum hit. And if you don't know who that is, Google him. Because that was a Jack Tatum hit.
Looks like Archbold's main guy is Jesse Shoemaker.
Yep.
I mean, anytime something's not working, they're just going to do a little screener toss to him and let him do his stuff.
Yeah, Archbold certainly they have some athletes. They do. Very athletic. You want to call them track guys, And that's probably an okay pass. That's a 10-yard pass, but they're going to be short. It's like that'll make it about 4th down at 6.
One thing from last night I thought was amazing was El Toro Dippy getting a pick.
Well, I went back and watched that play today. He actually slipped, was on all fours, got back up, and caught that. All right, and that's the end of one here. Liberty Center in control. That first quarter leads 7-0, and we'll be back after we hear from our sponsors.
25-26 Tiger Sports Live broadcast is brought to you by KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Pisanello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Swanton Welding, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, Gerald Grain, Hill Asphalt, Mason Hill Construction, Engler Auctions, Dental Health Associates of White House in Sylvania, and Fessenden Hardware of Swanton.
Live for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of Tiger Sports Live is prohibited.
All right, we're ready to get underway here. And referees are stopping play for some reason. Not really sure. But the Blue Streaks will punt here. This is 4th and 6. And, almost blocked again, and that's shanked. And Liberty getting away from it. And that goes 10, about 13 yards on the punt for the Blue Streaks. And, about a 13-yard punt from the line of scrimmage for the Blue Streaks. That'll put the Tigers in a pretty good field position here with the start of the second quarter.
Looks like we got Levi Howe in at quarterback now.
Let that go. That's probably good. Let it go.
Play action's going to throw it up to Tatum, and
That kind of looked like a little push in the back.
I don't know if he was going to be able to catch that,
Yeah,
though.
maybe.
That if he would have caught that, I mean, Tatum, you better do a high jump.
ESPN.
All right, 2nd and 10 from the 33.
And, I think this is a good play with Levi Howe at quarterback. I mean, Max Perry is the number 2 quarterback, and as we get into the playoffs here, you gotta play healthy. And Drew Silva's on that carry.
One thing I saw there is Easton Flory, downfield blocking. He just lowered his shoulder to help Drew get a couple more yards.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's been one of those silent but deadly kind of guy this year. Quick trap up the middle, Silva's.
Wow.
First down, Tigers. Watch Adam Foster out here. He's running a little pattern and been open a couple times for the Tigers. And how that was a long pass play. It took too long to develop.
Yeah.
Can't see the number. I think was that number 5 that's running out there for the Tigers. Is that Brady Badenhop? Can't get the number out. Yep, Brady Badenhop way out, down by about the 25-yard line. Just took a little bit too long to develop. Blue Streaks were able to for a sack.
Well, about those long pass plays, you're not only counting on your offensive line, but if there's nobody open downfield, I mean, the play's just like ruined, and you got to hope your quarterback can get it out.
But Jakeway just runs low with his pads down.
Mm-hmm.
He's tell you the interesting. We talk a lot about a lot of running backs and a lot of linebackers, but man, those linebacker rooms and the running back rooms are just full of athletes. How many kids have we seen that could probably start for some other teams in our league?
Yeah. Another play action.
I'd like to roll him out a little bit. Oh,
He's got Cole.
Oh, truck.
Cole Spangler just lowered his pads and
a great rollout by Levi Howe. Got him out of the pocket a little bit, rolled through. Spangler made a great catch and then delivered the load of punishment for the Tigers.
Cole Spangler is one heck of an athlete. I mean,
He is.
He starts on special teams, and most of the time he's either right in the tackle or he's right before the tackle.
Yeah, I tell you what, you got to be a tough little rut to play gunner on a kickoff team. Mm-hmm. They're going to get Tigers for a legal procedure. Levi Howe, he's a sophomore, right? Yep,
Yeah.
Because Jack Badenhop's the freshman quarterback. Didn't like what I'm seeing out of Levi Howe so far. Pretty poised back there. Throws a nice ball. Rolls out. Got some size to him. He's 6'2", 200-pound sophomore.
Oh, my.
Oh!
Wow.
Na-na-na! Wow.
Adam Foster just exploded off the line, and he is one fast kid.
Well, and Levi Howe with a dime. The ESPN highlight catch by Foster.
Yeah, Levi Howe just sees him right away.
Yep.
Throws a little bullet pass in there, and Foster just didn't stop running.
Well, and we said earlier, Foster's been open on that little. I think they're concentrating on the run and.
Good kick by Perry.
Yeah. And they make them pay. So Liberty Center 14 now on a great play, pitch and catch.
I mean, you said earlier they can't read the play action because they're linebackers and everyone's always determining on blitzing gaps for the run.
Yep.
But when we get a play action just like that, Adam Foster is just wide open.
Yeah. Well, and in previous years, Liberty's been run, so you knew. And when we didn't want to run it, we ran it some more.
Yeah.
Now with this quarterback development that we've got and these mobile quarterbacks, we can roll them out and they can throw on the run, and we've got receivers. I mean, that was a Friday night varsity highlight catch right there by Adam Foster. That you're absolutely right. That throws a wrench in the game when you're stacking the box. We'll throw over top. Oh, there's a trip.
Mason Talent just, if he doesn't trip, that's a tackle for a loss, but I imagine this turf can be a little slippery right now.
Well, and Flory out there too. Just, man, the down linemen are just being able to come right down the line of scrimmage and just string those plays out.
Yeah, and I see number 81 you were talking about. That is a tall guy.
Yeah, they got him listed at 6'2". He's every bit of that, playing offensive end. Throw something over the middle to him or something. Here's that design
There's that
run
QB
again.
and Flory, great pursuit. Just
I'm
meets
not
him in
getting
the
that play at
backfield.
all, Colin. I don't get that, but I'm not a football coach or a basketball coach for that much, but
I think it's now combined of negative yards.
yeah. Well, last night, varsity game, not to go back to that because we're JV action, they had -8 yards rushing last night. You talk about Liberty, just the line dominance, and we're seeing that here. I bet they're negative yards rushing, as you said, and the line play of the Tigers, top to bottom, is just remarkable. And here they come.
Oh! Mason Talent gets his revenge on that last one he missed.
Yeah, hit as he throws. Talent again coming from his defensive end spot or outside linebacker spot. Just rushed him. So, and our varsity crew must be done with film as they come out and support.
Oh, looks like they gotta do their quote-unquote runs first.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a... Uh-oh, he's in trouble. He's going to get a first down here on a muff snap from a punter. Takes off and runs. Liberty was in coverage, and Archbold's going to get a first down. Their offense will come back on the field.
Yeah, Archbold definitely got their revenge from their muff punt last night because that didn't end too well for them.
No, it did not. So, all right. Well, the offense comes back on after a fumbled snap. Liberty was in coverage.
I think that's good that they have 15 at punter because if he has the leg and then clearly we just saw that he muffs it, that's been their main guy all day, and he can make something happen and just got a first down for him.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. That is kind of their go-to guy, isn't it?
There's that screen again, and
Liberty's just not having it.
Trenton Nerwaki, good tackle there.
Brandon Berry again. Man, a lot of plays today for the Tigers. And I'm really liking the play of our offense and defensive line here. Jake Parasini in, one of the 3 down linemen.
I think that's Lighty in at nose guard.
Screen game going nowhere.
Cole Spangler again.
But Archbold really good at the screen game, but I'll tell you what, the defense is watch some film or something.
Yeah.
Cole Spangler, great play.
I like they're running over there.
Yeah, I tell you, Archbold's still one of these teams that they run the quarterback over to the coach and back. Liberty used to do that. And Brian Babcock, one of our Tiger Sports Live broadcaster, used to be one of those. And he said about the fourth quarter, you just kind of got tired. Oh, great coverage.
That is dropped. Oh.
No, he caught it. Wow. Good catch. And see, that was number, I think, 13 for the Blue Streaks. That's going to be Brooks Miller. That's a great catch by him over there to be 4th down. Good coverage by the Tigers.
Fourth and 4 for the Blue Streaks. They really got to get something here before the half ends.
Yeah, that's they could try to draw him off sides. That didn't work.
We talk about this in junior high. Momentum.
Yep.
If Archbold can get a score in and hold us to not score again, they just got to get back-to-back stops, and their offense can just keep rolling.
Yeah, well, and that's a great point, Colin. When you talk about momentum, especially at in any of the games. Last night's game was truly a turn of momentum, and Liberty just took control. And we talk about we see it a lot in the junior high because it's just hey, you get hyped up, you're good to go. Junior high, you tend to get down on yourself if you don't have the momentum. But here, I think that's a great point you just made. If Archbold can get a score here, Liberty will get the ball at the halftime. But still, a 14-7 game coming out of half is different than 14-0 or 21-0 because the Tigers still have about 2 minutes left here, depending on what Archbold does at 4th down.
Just like last night, 14-7 was way different than 14-0.
Yep.
That really helped us to keep our momentum pushing and take the victory last night.
Yep, great point. Great point.
Oh, there's Tay Parasini.
Yep.
And Billy Kruger's going to get this. Oh, no, that's Cole Spangler.
Yeah, he's going to get the tackle, but who made the play there? That was Parasini made a great play. Cole Spangler was the benefactor of that.
Yeah, Tay Parasini, great pursuit. He couldn't get the sack, but he makes the quarterback roll out, and he met his match, Cole Spangler.
Yep. Yeah, Cole Spangler's had we've called his number quite a few times on some good tackles. And I think you're right. You said it. He's gonna be a name we're gonna call a lot over the years. And I think Cole is a sophomore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a double handoff, and there's Cole. Wow. Cole Spangler. They had to tackle him at the head.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, come get some. I'm all right here. Come get some.
Yeah, like you just said, he's gonna be a good player in these next few years. He's gonna have a big role to fill in 2 years when Gary and even Thomas leaving, but that's gonna be no problem for him.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of hungry wolves ready to get in there. Cole Spangler's certainly gonna be one of those names we're gonna call. Boy,
right
just
up the gut to Jakeway. Looks like they really like that with Jakeway because earlier with the touchdown, he went untouched for 15 yards.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think our line's just firing on all cylinders right now.
Hand off to Silvis. good cut in and good downfield blocking by Talent.
Yep. Now, I'll tell you what, one of the things, we did some podcasts this week with our junior high and our youth football, and I tell you what, if you haven't watched them, go on our YouTube channel. I learned a lot. One of the biggest things is Liberty Center is a unique area. Every kid wants to run the ball. Every kid wants to be quarterback. Every dad wants their kid to be quarterback. You know what? In Liberty Center, our linemen are sometimes more celebrated than any other position here. So kids don't mind being on the line here at Liberty Center. It's a celebration.
I think he dumped it off to Brady Badenhop.
Yep. It was a good play by Perry. He's under rush. Just got it out. Didn't make a bad decision.
It was a high snap to begin with, and he can just roll out a little bit and get a little dump off to Badenhop.
Yeah, but finish my thing. The coaches are saying, there are kids say, can I be on the line?
Yeah.
Can I block? Because, at Liberty Center, you're held high standard, buddy, if you're a good offensive lineman or defensive lineman here. Right up the gut again.
Jakeway untouched again. Wow.
Well, that quick hit, that power just right through the left or right side of the line, and see ya.
I mean, that's the second time Jakeway's untouched for 15, almost 20 yards on that play.
Absolutely.
Perry back to kick again. Yep.
That's good. So, we just talked about the difference between 14-7 and 21-zip. And when you made a great point talking about momentum, and we do that a lot when you and I are in the booth. Liberty Center with all the momentum now, and they get the ball at half.
Yeah. Archbold hasn't been bad. They've been really good. They can get 1 or 2 first downs, but then after that, they really can't convert when they need it the most. They can get major plays, but when they really need like a 4th and 3, they really can't get that, and that's what's really killing them right now. It's going to be a little screen play to 13. And Hayden Dodson. Good shed to get him out of bounds.
Yeah, that was nice. You're right. That was great. Shed his block out there. Number 17, Dotson, for the Tigers.
It's crazy. We haven't seen the pitch play again. And it was the first play for 11 yards.
Yeah. Well, how many times have we been up here and we go, whoa, why don't you do what was working in that,
Yeah, and one team that did that was Archbold. I think it was their 7th grade with that 6-foot-tall kid, and they would not throw it to him again.
There's their play. Give the ball to their playmaker, and he's going to make a play. Wow, what a nice run. Who is that? That is Jesse Schumacher.
Mitchell gets out there, too, for a great tackle to stop him, or else he was gone.
That was a great run. He was bottled up right at the line of scrimmage. He was able to cut through. He's a very patient runner, waiting for his blocks to get out there. Shed some tackles and gains about 13.
Like we said, this is what Archbold needs. They really need to get something up on the board before halftime. Oh wow.
That was
right through Levi's.
Through the hands. Yep. I think he thought he had an interception, and I tell you what, though, great concentration again by Schumacher. Could have been a pick. Ended up right in his lap.
Yeah, this Jesse Schumacher, he's a athletic kid. He's doing everything right now for the Blue Streaks.
I think he's the only one that's really had any substantial yardage or gains for the Blue Streaks here.
All right, this is what Archbold needs. 17 seconds left in the red zone. He's going to throw it over the
Jack Tatum! Oh, no!
Nice.
There was a guy right there. Come on.
He had the ball in his hands.
He's got a right to play the ball. I don't like those late flags. It's like, oh, did you throw one? Did you throw one? No, I'll throw one. It's like, come away from the side, and you got a guy standing there.
Yeah.
Of course, you got the coaches barking at him. No. That's not a good call.
He had the ball in his hands. That's a great play by Tatum.
That is, I don't like that at all. That's a late call. That's a judgment call, and you had a guy standing right there. But nonetheless, Tigers will have to take this 12 seconds left, and they don't want him in the end zone. So,
Just what a hit by Tatum, though. I mean, he is not laying off.
well, and you know, you don't want to say anything like that's malicious. The ball was extended out there, and Murdoch's playing strong safety.
I mean, the Liberty Center coaches teach you to be aggressive. We want to be the harder hitting ones, and that's a good play by Tatum. But
there you go. That's how you answer that, Liberty Center, right there, buddy.
is that Mason Talent or
Waiting for him to turn so I can see the number.
me too? Yep, Mason Talent.
Mason Talent. That's how you respond to something like that. 6 seconds left. Archbold will call their last time out. Yeah, but, going back to that play by Murdoch is, you teach kids to be aggressive, not dangerous, not malicious. Mm-hmm. And that's an unfortunate one. You make a good play. You're trying to be aggressive. Nobody likes personal fouls. But you kind of go, okay, I'm not really going to tell you to be alligator arm and not make that hit.
Yeah.
But the thing I didn't like about it is there was one referee literally standing 2 feet from it, didn't throw his flag, and a guy over on the Archbold sideline decided to chuck it about 20 yards. And that's kind of like stay in your lane,
Yeah, that's the one thing you're seeing a lot in football nowadays. Like, even in the higher levels, NFL, in college, they're throwing late flags.
Well, and sometimes it's about angles, but there was no angle to that. So anyway, second down, 6 seconds left, so Archbold's probably got about one play. And tried a little lateral with 1 second left.
I mean, yeah, if it works, you're the hero. But if it doesn't, you're kind of like, what was that play for?
That was pretty ugly. But little catch and lateral there.
1 second there. They can't really kick it here. They have to.
Yeah,
they have to cut it down.
Throw it up in the end zone. Maybe hope for a pass interference. Get a one on-time down. Here they come, and they got it. He got it.
Wow.
No signal. Still no signal. Still no signal. Oh, finally. Okay. I think the referee was like, what are we doing here, guys? Somebody make a signal. That was a good play. Little corner fade.
Yeah, I mean, he just burned our DB, and I mean, that's what Archbold needed. They needed that 1 second to make something happen.
Yeah, they had to. And you talked about it earlier, Colin, about the momentum. Mm-hmm. So this is a little spark that the Blue Streaks have, and they're going to go for two here. Yeah, they're going to get him for a motion. Yeah. They were going to the right because the left guard was already pulling. So now let's see what Archbold will do. And let's go. Make up your mind here.
Looks like they're keeping the offense out there.
Yep.
I don't know. I'd
Go back to that fade.
Yeah, I mean, they got him. Oh,
That's
that's
a flag.
pass interference.
That's a flag. Yep. That's a.
Well, with it only being a 14-point deficit, I mean, I don't think kicking the extra point is a terrible idea. You're down 2 scores with one whole half. I mean, like last night we were down 14-0. I mean, just sticking to the extra point until we could build up our momentum and have faith in our defense and just our offense to keep it going. I think extra point is the way to go here, but Archbold coaches think differently.
Yeah, I don't know. And Archbold, I know their varsity kickers are really good, though, both our field goal attempts last night.
Oh, but now we got another stop.
The 25-second clock. The referees, nobody picked up their flag, and it was still laying out there, so they had to reset the clock here. And again,
there's that QB draw, and this time it's going to work.
All right. Well, we talked about that. Archbold needed something. Liberty gets the ball at halftime. So we're going to go ahead and take our halftime break here from Rexlinger Stadium, Kip Kern Field. It's the Tigers 21 and the Archbold Blue Streaks 8, and we'll be right back after this halftime.
Brought to you by KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Pisanello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Swanton Welding, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, Gerald Grain, Hill Asphalt, Mason Hill Construction, Engler Auctions, Dental Health Associates of White House in Sylvania, and Fessenden Hardware of Swanton.
Is copyrighted by Tiger Sports Live for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of Tiger Sports Live is prohibited.
All right, we're back here just about ready to get underway from Rexlinger Stadium, Kip Kern Field. The Liberty Center Tigers lead the Archbold Blue Streaks 21-8. Colin, we saw some great play by the Liberty Center Tigers.
Yeah, a lot of hard hitting today for them.
Yeah, and I think we talked a little bit about Archbold wanting a little bit of redemption and a little thing. I think our guys wanted to prove their point, and I'll tell you what, there's been some hits and some physical play by the Tigers. I say it's physical against finesse.
Yeah.
Physical usually will win out.
I mean, everyone has done their jobs today, but there's been a few guys that have just been exceeding play after play. I think one of those guys is definitely Cole Spangler. We call his name at least every other play almost.
Yeah. And Parasini, too.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice hit. I think that's Silvas, that on the carry. Comes up a little gimpy here.
I mean, Adam Foster, too. He's been open, and even when he's not, he's blocking for them running backs to get to the outside.
Yeah, and I think Levi Howell will start under center. I like getting him some playing time. You're going to get in the playoffs. You're going to get deep.
There's Cole. Yeah, for the playoffs, you need to have quarterback depth. Yep. I mean, anything can happen, so you need to have all your quarterbacks ready.
Well, and Levi at 6'2", 200-pound sophomore, I'll tell you what, he's a pretty good-sized kid. And I think you're going to hear his name. Third down here for the Tigers.
Right up the gut to Cole.
He is just laying the licks on people.
He just drops his shoulders and he just runs till he's stopped.
Brady Collier, number 9, met him right in the hole and just ended up on the bottom and on the bad end of that transaction.
Going up the gut to, I think that is Birdie Jakeway. He's going to get about 5 yards.
We will be posting schedules here. We kind of know what the brackets look like. We did post the bracket. We're in touch with the media and the tournament director, so we do have a bracket posted on our Facebook page. If you go out there, you'll see we will play the winner, varsity, of Eastwood Oak Harbor, which has the 8 and 9 seed in our region.
It's going to be a shotgun. He's going to throw it. Ooh.
Nice defensive play. That's Brexton Grime.
Yeah, he just stuck with Tatum and just tips the ball right before he catches it.
Yeah, an interesting playoff note here. We could Delta ended up with the number 12 seed in our region, and they'll play Liberty Benton, and that's going to be a tough road. It is possible that in the regional semifinals, we could meet up again with the Delta Panthers.
Wow. It's going to be a play action, little dump off to Milwaukee and just out of the reach. Well, you said this when we were on break. Eastwood does not want to come back here.
No. I don't think anybody wants to come here, to be
No.
honest with you. So, yeah, we would actually I misspoke. We will actually have the regional semifinal here. So it is possible that we could have Liberty Delta 2 right here at Rexlinger Stadium.
Wow.
So it'll all play out. So Liberty, Norwayne, Triway, and Genoa actually got the byes in our region. Liberty with the 1 seed, Triway with the 2, Genoa with a 3 seed.
Oh, there's going to be a pick.
Not a good decision, but
Tate Parasini. Let that big man move. What a hit by Tate.
and I like the pattern. Just didn't get it out there fast enough for Levi Howe.
You know, one more thing about the varsity is that Genoa has put a good season together, but you see a lot of these teams with good records, but their schedules are very weak.
Yeah. Well, and you know, that's one of the things with Liberty Center. They just practice and play to beat the best team. They don't
Yeah.
care who they play. It's who's next. So let's see what Archbold can do here. And, of course, give it to your playmaker. Oh, there's a hold. Come on. That was jersey and everything.
Number 61 just holding Jackson.
Just had a jersey. Stretched it out.
But yeah, they're just going to keep going to Jesse Schumacher,
Yep. Yeah, well, why
number
not?
15.
Why not? He's been pretty much quite a bit of their offense right now for the Blue Streaks.
He's been doing a little bit of everything, punting, catching touchdowns.
Well, and we talked about this, you know, off air and whatever, is that, you know, there's a lot of teams with some really good players. But
Yeah.
Liberty Center, just top to bottom, is solid.
Yeah.
You know, and you got 2 against 10 or 12, it makes it difficult.
There's that screen to number 8.
Liberty Center reads that well.
Yeah, like you were saying, I mean, you really at Liberty Center, if somebody needs a sub at their position, coach has 5 guys who can go there.
Yeah.
We don't have a bad player in the case, really.
Well, and you use the term brotherhood a lot, and everybody, oh, it's a brotherhood. No, at Liberty Center, they do play for each other.
Yeah.
Now, they're competitive. Don't get me wrong, but iron sharpens iron is what they like to say here at Liberty Center.
Looks like they got a
Another hold.
speed option there, and
Again, guess who? And
they're going to
it's-
call him short.
Ooh. That's a tough spot. Looked like you about at least a yard or so past that. That'll be 4th down and 1.
I don't know if they go here with the hard count. I think they maybe do it once or twice, and then they have to run a play.
Yeah.
You can't burn a timeout this early in the half.
No, not down as many scores as they are. They're going to need to preserve that just in the hopes that they do that. They'll probably go with a little pitch play, I would expect here. Get the athlete out in space. Nope.
Oh, it's a fumble.
There you go. There's the athlete out in space. They need to get him.
Wow.
Sometimes I tell you what, I'm not a gadget play guy. I mean, that was a little. We're gonna fake the shotgun. We're gonna run the sneak, and
They just really rushed it. I mean, they tried to do too much in 5 seconds, and
yeah. That's a great point, Colin. Great point.
the quarterback really. I mean, the center probably nobody was on cue with that play.
Yeah, he snapped it like he was still in the shotgun, and the ball ended up back there. So
We got Perry back in the game under center. It's going to be a pitch to Cole. Cole has open space on the outside.
Come on, get some. There you go.
Yeah.
Cole Spangler inviting people. We used to inviting them to Sunday school. He's inviting them to Sunday school. Get a little church up in here. I like that. But, Cole Spangler was running out of real estate, and it's like, okay, if you're going to tackle me, and you're going to know you were here.
Perry under center, handoff to Brody Jakeway. Good pursuit by set 51.
Tate Peterson, 51. Nice play by that lineman. I think he came from his linebacker spot. Filled the gap. Nice run fit.
Yeah, very good play there. Explodes off the line and just meets Jakeway in the backfield.
All right, 2nd and 11 here for the Tigers.
Back to Jakeway up the middle.
That was a nice little gain of about 6. Maybe 5 on the play.
Oh, and there's Mr. Cole Spangler going back in the game. You love to see it.
Trenton Araki comes out. Yeah, it's going to get movement on the Tigers, I think. Boy, penalties. I know Coach Spangler down there. Make one good play and then false start. I know talking with the coaches, they just self-inflicted penalties. They just it just makes them crazy.
You know, one thing I've always thought was cool is we saw earlier when the varsity guys got out of practice, Coach Casey Mueller just comes right down to the sideline to either help coach or just watch these guys perform.
Boy, what a run by Jakeway. Following his blocks, letting his guys develop, picking the holes for first down. Wow. We've said that a lot today, didn't we? Wow.
Yeah. Freshman Jake Pericini checking in for Carter Booth, number 6'7".
Yep. And, and this is week 10 for these guys. I mean, they've played quite a bit. These guys have had a lot of snaps because of the varsity games. Yeah, and this is week 10 for our Tigers.
Goes to Drew Silvas, and wow, what a hit by number 24. I like that. He lays a big hit on him, and then he just tries to help him up, make sure nobody's hurt and stuff.
Yeah, Ben Delaney, 24. Great hit, great sportsmanship.
You like to see that, coaches, where you can sub your freshman in a early spot in the JV game, because that's how you know they're progressing fast and are learning quick. Good catch by Tatum Murdoch. Good. That was a great ball by Max Perry.
Yeah, he was under pressure too.
Mm-hmm. He knew he couldn't throw it too far, or else that was a DB's ball. Good spot.
Well, and that's part of what you just talked about. How many plays has Max Perry been in on varsity nights?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of reps in. That's why I'm glad that they're getting Howe in there to quarterback a little bit. But Max Perry, calm, cool, collective, just laid it right up there for Murdoch. Silvas.
Yeah.
Touchdown Tigers. So, Drew Silvas pretty much untouched till he got to the goal line. And he scores. That's a great answer by Liberty Center here. I mean, that touchdown at the end of the half was very important for the Blue Streaks. But Liberty's response here says, okay, I got you.
I mean, knock on wood, but Perry's been perfect on these extra points so far. And
well, now you probably jinxed them.
Come on, Max. Nah, Max Perry, you got it.
You're mad. He's like, don't let me down. Yeah, 28-8. Liberty Center with a nice response here. Running down, 1:55 left here in the third. I tell you what, Liberty's played a pretty solid game. They've had some penalties, which I'm sure they'll be coached up on those. Little pre-start penalties, pre-snap. And that'll have to change a little bit, but that's,
I love to see my guys out there, Lucas Lighty, Jack Badenhop, and Jackson Ward going out there on defense right now. And this is the first time we've seen Badenhop out there.
Yeah. Well, and this is where, we always talk about broadcasting reps. I mean, you go back and listen to your first game, and then you listen to this game, you're going to see a difference because of reps. And that's what, football, basketball, it's all about reps, man. And the getting comfortable. And I'm loving this, that these freshmen are getting in. And
another fumble snap, and Jackson Ward. Wow.
That's your boys.
Oh, wait, that is Mr. Jackson Ward
That's
to
right.
us.
That's Mr. to you, buddy.
And there's Jake
give me your
Pericini.
lunch money.
Jake Pericini checking in for the game, and Mr. Krojig himself checking in.
Yep. Loving that. Jack Ward's going to be a name you're going to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas Lighty. I mean, you got a lot of guys, a lot of hungry wolves down there. Comes the blitz. That's picked off.
Trenton Nowacki.
That's going to be
great read, and he's going all the way.
Pick 6, baby.
Good read by Nowacki, and I mean, miscommunication on the ball, but Nowacki just tracks it all the way, and there's another 6.
Well, and I'll tell you again, somebody makes play, it's Mason Talent. On the rush, that quarterback was either going to throw it or he was going to be wearing it. And great play by the Tigers.
These Tigers have found their momentum just like last night.
Yep.
In the third quarter, and now nothing's stopping them. Perry with a boot.
Boomer. He must have heard you up here. He's defending your honor, Colin. I can't let my boy down.
All right, a quick strike for the Tigers. The Blue Streak offense will be marching back on the field.
Yeah. Tell you, you talk a lot about it, man. You mentioned it about momentum.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw this last night, 33 unanswered points by our varsity Tigers at Blue Streak Stadium. And that's a big thing because it's tough to play out. And Archbold's got very talented skill players. And here today, also Liberty Center in control now, 35-8. Here with just about a minute to go in the third quarter.
We have Colton Weimer checked into the game for the first time. He's in there playing his linebacker spot next to Jackson Ward.
Caleb Lester out there. I love that. Yeah, you hear that name. Man, just such a talented group of kids we've got.
There's that screen pass, and that was either Perry or Badenhop, and I think that was Brady Badenhop with a great pursuit.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, when their jerseys get jumbled up, you can't really tell on that number.
Is it a 5? We know it's not an 8.
Yeah.
Because Caden Kramebrink's not out there making tackles.
Yeah, it looked like it was Brady Badenhop.
Yep, it was.
Max Perry on the sideline right there. So, yeah, good pursuit by Brady Badenhop, and what a tackle. There's that pitch for again.
There's another hold.
And it works.
I like that Caleb Lester out there had a hold of him, and he was not going to let go and rode him all the way out of bounds. But, again, give it to the skill player. And he's been a workhorse, Jesse Schumacher. That's going to be a Blue Streak name you're going to hear.
Yeah. Westhoven checks in for Jakeway. I mean, yeah, that was the first time we saw the pitch since the very first play, and it worked again.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they need to go back to it earlier in the game for them to keep themselves in this.
There's a hold. That was an easy one.
Caleb Lester and Colton Weimer, what a hit.
Yeah, it's going to come back. That was a hold. I didn't see, I thought 63 for the Tigers. Mitchell Parasini got through the line. He just got drugged down. I think it was him.
Here come more of the freshmen into the game.
Yeah, I like that.
We got Lucas Lady, Caleb Lester, Jack Badenhop,
Troy
Parasini,
Yep.
Jackson Ward, Tice Westone, and Colton Weimer. Looks like we just have Tatum Murdoch and Ian Bailey on the field for the upperclassmen. Oh, and Isaiah Brandenberry. But I like that. I
do too.
You have to have some guys on the field that can help the younger guys develop too.
Yep.
You can help them what's wrong, and that's the end of the third quarter.
All
Liberty
right.
Center Tigers 35, Blue Streaks 8.
This 2025-26 Tiger Sports Live broadcast is brought to you by KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Pisanello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Swanton Welding, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, Gerald Grain, Hill Asphalt, Mason Hill Construction, Engler Auctions, Dental Health Associates of White House in Sylvania, and Fessenden Hardware of Swanton.
All right, we're back here for the final quarter of this regular season here for our Tigers, who will enter the playoffs with a bye next week. So we will not, for the first Friday since August, we will not have a ball game.
Good play.
Well, again, to their playmaker. He's been everything today for the Blue Streaks.
I think Tice just turned his head a little too late, but that's still a good ball by the quarterback to number 15, Jesse Schumacher.
Yep. Braxton Grime. And I think he's coming out. And no, he's going to go over and get the play. Oh, no. They're bringing in another quarterback. Oh, that was Brady Collier, number 9. Now number 8 is coming in at quarterback for the Blue Streaks. Ooh.
Yeah, number 9, he's been pretty solid these 4 quarters.
Yeah.
He's been in there all game, and he's been doing pretty good.
And they're going to get the Blue Streak. Oh, yeah, okay. The Blue Streak that moved was all the way on the Liberty Center side, and the guy all the way on the other side of the field called that. So I guess maybe he can see all the way down the line. The guy 3 feet from him couldn't see it, but the Blue Streaks, I think, are going to try to get something going here. Get a run.
Tice Westhoven just meets him right away.
Got to tell you, it's weird not to see a Westhoven wearing 35.
Yeah.
Tice 32.
Looks like we have all freshmen in the game now. We got the freshman team in. And
Yeah, I like this. Reps.
we just have Brandenberry out there for the upperclassmen. But, I mean, the freshmen went 7-0 this year. They were league champs, so they're a good team.
Oh,
Good
what a
hit by Badenhop.
I think it was, Jack Badenhop, 0. I'm so used to Levi Howell being 0,
Yeah.
I almost called it.
Good pursuit from Badenhop and good tackle. Might be a little shooken up there, but
Yeah, that was a hard hit. Sometimes you giveth and sometimes you taketh.
yeah, he's a statement player. He didn't play much his 8th grade season because he fractured top of his back early
Yeah.
in the season. So
Yep. Good athlete, though. Really
Yeah.
good athlete. Great basketball player. He'll make a dent in him and his brother and his dad being the coach. they'll make a dent in this year's basketball program whenever we get to that. Yeah.
Good pursuit by Brandenburg and right out of the hands of Roston Peters.
Yeah, Roston. I tell you what, if he gets the ball in open space, he's a tough little. I don't know. Spike would come up with some good name for that. Tough little rut.
I mean, we saw it with that one pump play. It was about to go out of bounds, and Roston takes it and turns it into a 40-yard gain.
Yeah.
Is that Badenhop returning? No, it's Murdoch. He's going to call for the fair catch. That's smart.
No, it's nice. I like that. Coach Spangler goes right back to Murdoch. He muffed that one punt and show a little confidence, and he's earned that, of course. Fair catches the ball. I think you're going to see the freshman team on offense, too, I believe.
Looks like we have the freshman team going in, and Crow's giving Ward a break, and we're seeing Levi Orth for the first time tonight. I love to see it.
Yeah.
Number 71 out there.
Yep, you love our linemen here at Liberty Center. Only place I ever saw play football and people fight over who's going to be linemen.
So you got Badenhop under center for the first time today. It's going to be a handoff to Tyson.
Boy, he just pushes the pile forward, doesn't he? About 7 minutes left here in the regular season for our Tigers. We will enter playoffs starting at the end of this game. Liberty Center, the varsity, will have a bye, and then we'll play the winner of Eastwood Oak Harbor 2 weeks from yesterday. We'll have all those schedules on Tiger Sports Live for you. Yeah, it's going to be motion. It's like the snap come up early. I don't know who this freshman center is. Is that Jake Parasini? Or is that
I think it
Crow? Don't know.
I think it's I think it's Cooper Hageman.
Hageman. Yeah, you're right. You are right.
Hey, I mean that center spot is tough. You got to get that ball up good, and you got to worry about a nose guard breathing down your neck. Cooper's got a lot of pressure on him right now, but he's done a very good job this year.
Oh,
it's going to be a handoff to Lester.
Who was that threw that block? Come out of there. None other than Colton Weimer. Boy, didn't we call freshman games? We sure call that name a lot, don't we? Colton Weimer come out, pulled, and just got a great block.
I like this. We have Crow out there giving our other guys a break, and number 54, it's a good time for him to develop still, too. Play action. He's going to dump it off to Peters. Peters is going to break that block and get 2-3 extra yards.
But I tell you, Roston Peters, he's going to be one of those players that's going to be he's not big in stature. He's not a big 6'5" kid, whatever,
Yeah.
but, boy, he plays bigger, and he's going to be one of those big impact players. I think he's just dynamic, got great vision.
With development, I could see him being like the next Ethan Gray to nowadays terms.
Yep.
Handoff to Lester, double handoff to Peters.
There you go.
Peters slips through the gap, but 24, good tackle there for the Blue Streaks.
It's Ben Delaney. We've called his number a few times.
That was just Rawson sees the gap, and then Delaney right there. That was a good tackle for him.
It's a good play for Delaney to shed his blocks, too. Archbold leaving their first unit in, rightfully so.
Westover, good block by Lester. There's going to be a flag.
Yeah, they're going to get him for a hold. Got a little bit of the jersey, and the hands got outside.
So we got an all-freshman team right now, and Blake Tamarine's subbing into the game.
Look at that.
He's taking out Colton Weimer. I don't know, is Crow still out there, or is it all freshmen? I can't tell.
I think it's all freshmen at this point. No, Crow's on the sideline. I can see him, 54. Yeah.
So we got all freshmen out there now. And Tamarine subbing in for the first time this game.
Let's see, maybe Asher Miller might be dinged up. I wonder why he hadn't been in there. I was looking for him, but he is on the sideline. But I think he's dinged up a little bit. Uh-oh.
Lester's going to find a gap, and he's going to be gone.
Caleb Lester. Yeah, it's always celebrated when the freshmen score a touchdown in any game. It doesn't matter.
You know, I was ready for the signature, get a big lineman to hold him up.
I don't know. There ain't a lot of our linemen that can hold. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
They might need to get a varsity lineman out there to get him. Hunter Spangler.
Oh, we got Cooper kicking for the first time tonight.
Yeah, I like it. Goes from center to kicker.
He has been pretty good this freshman season for kicking.
Yeah, once again, you mentioned that they won the league championship as freshman squad.
Let's go, Cooper. Put this one in. Yeah.
Look at that. How often does your center go back and kick extra points? You got to love it.
So that'll put the Tigers to 42 with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left in the game. And
Coach Brian Hefflinger out there just coaching up these special teams, man. That's one of his fortes is his special teams. It doesn't matter if you're freshman, 7th grade, 8th grade, don't matter. You again, that's one of those other things that's celebrated. You love as a freshman sophomore playing special teams, man. And
Mason Oshesky checking into the game.
Oshesky.
Oh, nope. A little miscommunication.
Oh, we had 12 linemen in there. Every lineman wants to go in and get some. And now Archbold's gone to their second.
Oh, my
Lord.
Was that Adam Foster?
Yes, it was.
He is so fast. I mean, if there wasn't a block there, that running back is clobbered.
Yeah.
So we got Asher Miller and Mason Oshesky checking into the game.
Now, I'll tell you, Asher's got some speed.
Yeah.
He didn't get it from his dad. I can tell you that. His dad was a lineman back in the day. Uncle was a lineman.
Westhoven checking in for Ward. We got all freshmen, and then Milwaukee giving our line a break out there. Oh, he's on the line now.
Yeah.
We don't normally see him there. It's going to be a run. Good pursuit by Weimer. Good angle. There's Tamarine going back into the game.
Yep, I like this, rotating the freshman crew in and out. 3.5 minutes left here.
Here we go, an all-freshman team again.
Yeah, and Archbold's subbed out their first unit now, too. So
yeah.
I think that's probably good for them.
You know, this is really freshmen and some of JV's last chance this year. So They got to make most of it, and I like that the coaches are doing that.
Yeah, the freshman season's over. This will be the swan song of the JV. The kids will travel with the varsity as we continue in the playoffs. That was a good decision. Throw the ball to the running back because here comes some of the big linemen.
Bishop and Levi checking into the game. Big O.
The Big O.
I mean, his brother has shown a lot this season. Isaac has had one heck of a senior year.
Yep.
Even being out a few weeks with a back injury, he is a big playmaker. And they're punting.
Well, heck, where was he at? Peters.
Got Ross returning. He's going to break a tackle.
You know he's going to return it. He don't care. He's like Badenhop. They don't care. They're just like, I don't care if you're standing a foot from me. I'm running it. I got my chance, and you're not going to get me. And Roston Peters showed some of his elusiveness there. They want to get another touchdown here, Colin. They don't care. They'll score again. Little breakaway.
Yeah.
0-1 trap for 52 yards. They'll take it.
Oh, I want to see Monster so bad. I haven't seen that in a while. Just let the big man run.
I want to see what game did we do where the center went to the running back and the running back went, or the quarterback went to center.
Badenhop under center. It's going to be a
Miller.
outside sweep to Miller. He's going to get a yard.
Yeah, Liberty's just going to let the clock run here. May take a victory formation and call it a day. 2 snaps.
Yep. Looks like it.
And Liberty will let the play clock run down here.
There we go.
And they may not have to snap it again. We'll see when they set the play clock. Referee's just going to kind of let it go here. Oh, they're going to have to snap it again. Nope, they didn't start the play clock. So, all right, well, Liberty Center with a decisive victory here in today's JV game, 42-8. Colin, what? I mean, can you summarize this thing? What did we just see?
Yeah, I mean, Archbold, they would have good statement drives, and then it would just get ruined by silly mistake. But these Tigers caught momentum fast in the second half. We saw that last night. The second half was dangerous for Archbold. Happens again tonight in the JV game, and nothing could stop this going.
Yeah, I think it's a lot about physical play. I
Yeah.
mean, when you get pounded on by 10, 12, 14, you know, you got kids that come in and substitute, and they'll hit you, and you got, you know, Cole Spangler out there just hitting everybody, doesn't care. You know, if you got a helmet on, he's going to hit you.
Yeah.
It does wear and tear, and that's I think that's what we saw in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly, Liberty Center, as the game went on, built that momentum train that you and I talk about a lot.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, that's going to end the regular season for this JV squad, and we're going to go ahead and get out of here this morning. And Liberty Center with the decisive 42-8 victory over the Blue Streak. So check our schedule on our website, lctigersportslive.com, or check our Facebook page. We'll get the schedule up. Again, Liberty Center will have a bye next week as we go into the playoffs, and then they will play the winner of the Eastwood Oak Harbor game. I will pull up the bracket. And it is on our Facebook page. That is the bracket. Yeah, we will play the winner of Eastwood Oak Harbor, which is the 8 and 9 seed. Delta will play Liberty Benton next week at Liberty Benton. And Milan Edison and Port Clinton will play. Fairview Park, not our Fairview Apaches, and Frederickstown will play. And Liberty Center will play again the winner of the Eastwood Oak Harbor game, and I'm not sure either one of those people want to come back here to play our Tigers. So, all right, for Colin Tamarine, I'm Mark Bly. We're going to get out of here once again. A big Tiger victory, 42-8. And with that, everybody, it's have a great day and always have great Tiger sports.